How's it going, everybody? It is a lovely Wednesday morning. I just woke up, took a shower. Forgive my wet hair, but I don't blow dry it, so that's why. But like I said, it is a lovely Wednesday morning in Minnesota, and it is a balmy negative 23 degrees out. It looks nice, but I assure you it is not. It is stark. So I realized that it's been a while since I've sort of been a little bit more personal about what's like going on with myself and the music and stuff like that. A lot of that I think is because I've just been like really uninspired lately, like more than I've been in a long time. And it's been really weird because I'm coming off of such like a great summer and fall with so many things that I was really excited about. And now I'm suddenly in like a completely different mindset and I feel like a completely different person. For me, in terms of making music, I try to make music like every day, but every day that I sit down, I feel like the ideas I'm coming up with are very unoriginal. They're regurgitating the same ideas over and over. I feel like the things I make sound like somebody else, and I don't want somebody to think that I'm trying to sound like somebody else. It's just a lot of a mental game in my head that I can't seem to shake. From my experience, I think that this is pretty common for musicians, especially in this day and age where music is consumed so quickly and it's so obtainable with streaming sources like Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that. So you can put a song out and people can really like it and be really excited about it, and then they can just not care like the next week because something else has already gotten their attention or got them excited about something else. As an artist or a creative, that's like a really turbulent emotional roller coaster to go on all the time. Being really jacked about something and then seeing all this positive feedback and having that play into your creative cycle and your jazz to make more and more and more, and then that can totally drop off. And then suddenly you don't have the same positive input from other people, you're not thinking about it yourself, you're probably, if you're anything like me, you're probably completely over analyzing like why people aren't saying much about it or saying good things, etc., etc. And that can really just build up into moments like this where your creative spirit just sort of seems crushed. And it's been really crippling. Like I said earlier, for myself, coming off a really, frankly, amazing year and start to this project of releasing like 3 songs, all my first attempts. They were getting accepted. That was really exciting. A premiere on Proximity, and then taking these really beneficial and encouraging trips to Nashville, riding with people. And it was all very like, seemed to be building towards something. And then winter hit, and the entertainment industry kind of tends to just shut down for like 4 months over the winter. And so this just sort of came in and just like abruptly stopped the direction I was going and all these things that were building towards something. And so I think that really kind of became a roadblock for me mentally because I was sort of perceiving it as other reasons. Like this whole time I'd been making tracks and a lot of them weren't getting accepted and things like that. And at least for me, I really don't like winter. I'm not gonna say it's seasonal depression, but I just noticed it like a general change in optimism because you're kind of forced to stay inside all the time. And so all these things have led to me just feeling very stuck, which I think is something that a lot of people can understand. I don't know, I think with that's why I haven't been sharing as much. I haven't been posting a lot of like pictures or stories or anything like that, just because I feel like I'm caught in this like repetitious, non-exciting cycle. And I'm trying to kind of like get my head straight and get out of that. So it's been really interesting, but as a creative, I think it's really important to learn how to deal with these things and these mental roadblocks that show up and try and, like I've been trying to do, is work my way through it, talk my way through it. In terms of creating, I've really learned that you're not gonna feel inspired every day. And so when you're not inspired, you need to rely on a good habit of discipline. Like if you're not inspired, you're not gonna wanna sit down and make music, but if you're disciplined, you'll at least sit down and try, and that's at least better than not doing it. And you're at least gonna get something more out of it than if you didn't do it at all. No matter what profession you're in, I think that that's really beneficial like skill to foster, and that's something I'm really learning right now. It's really difficult, but I think that when I look back over this chunk of time where I've been very stuck, I'm gonna be glad that I made that effort instead of slacking off and stuff like that. So, I don't know, that's all I got. That was a ramble. If you're out there like me, struggling creatively, maybe just struggling because it's winter, whatever, just know you're not alone. I gotta remind myself that I'm sure all of the people I look up to, all the creatives, struggle with this all the time. So it's not just me, it's just a part of the process. So that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So yeah, that's all I got. I need like a sign off line. I will see you later, or I will see you another time.